Check, check, check. All right, sounds and looks good. All right, guys, we are at Dozer's Grill for the big 560 and under amateur tour stop #1. The new place out here in Mesa, I believe is what Tim said. My first time being in here. It's a giant room. Looks like they still have more room for more tables. I wonder if they have plans on doing that. I think I heard they do. But anyways, you got the hot seat match. Oh, Dora, what's going on, brother? How are you? You're on top of things. You're on every single stream, man. You're in there in the first like 30 seconds. um, Score hasn't updated yet. Maybe it just needs a minute. I'm not oh, there it is. So both players going to 6. This is a handicapped event, I believe. Gosh, I want to say every 40 points, maybe. I have to double check on that, but I think moving forward, most of the players left are going to be going to 6. Pretty familiar with both these guys' games. They're both not strangers to making it to day 2. Eric, from what I've seen from Eric, he's got a lot of firepower, likes can move the cue ball a little bit. I like his rotation game. And then Tony, he's pretty steady. Gosh, I want to say 3 of the last 4 events I've done, he might have made it this far, or at least to day 2. We've seen a lot of them on stream. He has quite the archive to go back and watch himself play, that's for sure. Oh, don't do it to him. Oh, it's gonna scratch. Let's get this first game's gonna be going to Tony here. I'm in a pretty low seat. I'm kind of forced to stare at the screen. Usually I'm on kind of a high top and I can look down at the table, but I'm like eye level with the table right now, so can't quite see every angle. Tony was practicing on this table quite a bit before. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, we got a Tim came over here. We hung those banners on the table behind us. I mean behind the table and kind of in the dark over there, so they're hard to see. Anyways, first game going to Tony. Tony up 1-0 on Eric. A little unorthodox of a break from Tony, kind of breaking from the center of the table. Maybe a ball or 2 off from center. I mean, he's still got away with it, but I think the traditional break, especially with these template racks, is from somewhere on the side rail or at least close to it. That's where I've had most of my success over there, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gosh, this is tough. He might see him. Might see him just can't tell how if that 9 is in the pocket or it's beyond the point. If it's in the pocket, this is a pretty dangerous push. You don't want to push to where you can really take a swing at it. I'd almost consider maybe making the nine and putting the cue ball in a tough spot, but even that's tough to do. He's looking like he's gonna either masse or jump at this one. I really risky shot the way these balls lay, especially if that nine ball is in the jaws over there. Yeah. Oh, I think he went after that instead of pushing. That's gonna be a ball in hand for Eric. It's gonna tell us a lot about that 2-9 over there. I think the two may. Hey, he took a peek at it. Didn't seem too happy with it. Oh, he's going after the 1-9. I thought the one was kind of in the point there. He's going after the 1-9 to tie it up. God, yeah, that was a really risky shot there from Tony. I half expected him to either make that nine or push out to really make that difficult. He said, I never thought about the nine hanging. Yeah, that was the concern there. I don't know how I missed that with the 1-9. I was looking at the 2-9 because it was so close to it, but yeah, that one's gonna hurt. Tied it up. These guys seem to be having fun with it. That's cool. All right, Eric could break the more traditional break from the side rail. You see that wing ball go flying in. He was able to kind of squat the cue ball a little bit. Got to look at the one. He's got a chance here. All the balls are there. Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, there's really no problem with this rack whatsoever. Four's hanging, five's hanging. Five's easy to get to the seven. Seven's easy to get to the eight. Only thing, I think the only way this gets a little squirrely is from the eight to the nine, and I don't even. That's not much of a problem at all for a guy like Eric. So see if he can clean it up. Like a pretty good angle to pop out center table. That'll work. Ugh, a little closer to the rail than he wanted, but he can get under it a little. Oh, that's a good shot. This is going to be a break and run if this nine ball drops here. Put him up 2-1, I believe. They either didn't update it or scoreboard's kind of lagging again. It happened last time. Yeah, the score is 2-1. Eric's up. All right. If he could replicate that break every time, I think he'd take it. Side rail. Eight ball going. Trying to get a look on the one. Lost his cue ball a little bit, but if he gets a look on the two, he got away with it. Yeah, he was really trying to hold that ball for the three. That was asking a lot out of that shot. It wasn't easy. Because I kind of like going three rails here. I kind of like shooting the gap. So you go forward two or three. You shoot the gap between the four and the rail there, and then come out to the center of the table. I don't hate that angle. Gotta hit it good though. Don't want that four ball in your life. I think he caught just enough of it. Yeah, he's down on it. You can see it. And that was always the risk. You got to hit that ball good coming around there. A little bit more angle than he wanted. This brings the side pocket into play. Wonder if he tries to dig into it or roll forward a little bit. Well, no, I don't know if he can get to that point. Yeah, looks like he might be trying to dig it out of there. Kind of a low ball, throw it in with some outside so he can hit the ball a little fuller. That's a great shot there. It looked like he got there with just a straight bottom ball. I guess it was less angle than it appeared on stream because really didn't have to work too hard for that one. Stroked it well. Oh, Tony. I'm looking at the table. It looks a lot steeper than it appears on camera. Oh, that is brutal. You could tell because the seven hit the rail on the way into the pocket. You can tell he hit it just a little bit too full. Didn't really hit it bad to scratch. It just catching that seven a little full and brought the side pocket in play. Called it good. Eric going up 3-1. I believe we're going to be down to the final four. So we got the hot seat match, and then I know the two B-side matches were playing before I got here. I want to say we'll be down to the final four after this match. You know, Eric, I got to see a little bit of Eric's 10 ball break in the past. He's got a really strong 10 ball break. Oh, watch out, 2 ball. Yeah, these template racks, especially with all this new equipment and really makes making that wing ball a formality from that side rail like he's doing. So it's really a matter of getting a look on the one, which he's pretty consistently been doing. I believe that three does slide past the eight. Well, I'm not sure. He's really looking at it. From where I'm sitting, it looks like it does. Yeah, I didn't squint hard enough on that one. No, he really must have only had half a pocket there. I could just have a really bad angle from where I'm at. I thought he could really see most of it there, but is that five slide past that nine, or is he going after the nine right now? Oh, it does. That's a great shot from Tony. Gosh, I had a shot like this the other night. I tried to get cute with it, and I went around a few rails, and I scratched in the side over there. I hated myself. I was playing with Bobby Thomas the other day. Just like that. I just hit a little too hard and really want a little bit more English and use that side rail, which I didn't have to do. I like the way he played that shot. Gosh, he's got a little angle coming into the nine. That's Kind of why he's looking at it. Looks like he's gonna check it with inside and hold it over there. Yeah, that's a good shot. He's a little, ah, that's about the worst spot you could be from where he was at. Gonna have to cut the paint off this ball. This is really thin. I don't think the camera's doing this one justice. I think he's really got to slice this ball. What you can tell by how much this cue ball goes flying up and down table when he cuts it. Oh, that's a great shot. Not really the one you want to get. Not really the 9 ball you want to take to bring it within one. That one's easy. I mean, if you miss that one, you're down 1-4. I don't know. Can't really tell from his angle. I think I might have put a stroke on the 8 ball and maybe came to the side rail and back out, but tried to hold it with inside. Ain't wrong if it works though. 2-3. Yeah. Let's see if he's getting that wing ball. Watch that 8 ball. See if he can get the. Yeah, 8 ball goes flying straight in the side. It's working for him. Not the traditional break, but I just find the more I move to the center of the table, sometimes I start losing that wing ball over there. And I don't know if maybe it's a pace thing for him or whatever. He's got it working. I don't know. I don't think Eric can see an edge here. He's going to the jump cue. I've seen him jump quite a bit. He's pretty good at these. I think during the East versus West, I want to say that was the event. I commentated on one of his matches fairly recently, but he jumped like 3 balls in a row. All right, ball in hand, 4 ball out. Tony's got a good chance to tie this thing up at 3. Only ball that's slightly uncomfortable is that 7 on the rail over there, but shouldn't be a problem for Tony. Yeah, the way he played that looks like he's gonna roll forward for the 6 on the side. Yeah, kind of stopped that ball. He was just ensuring that he didn't go too far. You go too far and you have an awkward angle on the 6 where your cue ball is kind of tracking towards the 7 ball. I mean, he played it on the extreme safe side, but really didn't want to. You really didn't want an angle kind of sliding towards the 7. Obviously, prefer a little bit more of a fuller look on the 6, but that'll work. Oh, that's a good shot. Gosh, this 9 ball's gonna look so easy to him after slicing the paint off that last 9 ball he had to take on. Good shot. Get out. Tying it up 3-3. These matches are going quick. I think I looked this morning. I could be wrong. I think I looked this morning. They were down to like the final 6 today when I woke up. I went from 41 to 6. It's not easy to do in these races to 6 with that many players, and this doesn't seem like there's a ton of tables in the room just yet. This place has got a ton of room in it, though. I love the space between the tables. Some pool halls, I mean, they're calling it out. But some pool halls you walk in, and they feel so congested, and you're always going butt to butt, knocking people over. I love the room here. I didn't know it was so far east. I mean, I knew it was out here, but I thought maybe like maybe closer to Skips or something like that. But Tim texted me. Tim texted me and said, "Oh, we're gonna get started at 11." I'm like, "All right, sounds good, man." And so I typed it in on the GPS, thinking, "All right, half an hour." It was like 49 miles away. I'm like, "Oh my God, only 20 miles further." Wow, that's a good shot. I like that a lot. But what is his plan for this four? Does he consider taking on a 4-9 combo? Oh, he's coming into it. Needs a roll. Yeah, looks like you can see it. Yeah, I think he underhit that a little bit. Oh, that's a great shot coming back and forth. He put a really good stroke on that one. I think that really falls into Eric's strength. Just real. Wonder if he's a big 9-foot player. His raw ball pocketing abilities. I'd probably put him up against anyone in that 540, 550 range. George Odeshu. I like them both. I want them both to do well. Yeah, I'm really looking. Oh, looks like he got away with it though. I mean, I shouldn't speak too soon. If you know anything about Tony, his brother is Jack Circa, and he banks just as good as anybody. If he chooses to take that on, lays a little awkward for the thin shot here to kind of thin it and bring your cue ball up table. I might consider being aggressive here. If my cue ball's a little bit closer, I'd consider thinning this eight and playing safe. He's going after it. Oh, he nailed it. Good shot, Tony. Gosh, if this 9 ball goes down, he was down. I believe he was down 1-3. If this 9 ball goes down, that's a 3-game swing. It'll go from 1-3 to 4-3. Oh, great shot, Tony. Wow, what a flip. Acting like he's trying to win or something. Jack says, "Attaboy, nice out." Well, Tony's got some fans in the chat, man. Yeah, that was a very Jack-esque out, if I say so myself. George, he sure did. Earned it with a nice break, with a nice bank on the eight. All right, watch the eight. Gosh, the thing is just going in 100 miles an hour. Oh, that was brutal. He had to hang it one on the side of the three, came around and kicked it out. It's kind of interesting. So I got these guys. The way I got these guys pegged, I got Tony's a big, like, I guess you could say roller of the ball. You know, I have a similar style in my game. I like to roll the ball a lot, and then Eric really strokes it. If that makes any sense. Uh, Window seat there. I wonder what that five looks like over there. I think I think if he's, I guess where the one is right now, I think he has a chance to make that five. Can't quite tell how much room is between the five and nine. I'm assuming there's enough of a gap. Yeah, he doesn't seem too concerned about it. Hmm. Did that nine ball get a little weird on him? Is he going to be forced to combo this, or does it slide right by? He's down on it quick. Yeah, slid right by. I thought that nine ball just got in the way enough to make it a little uncomfortable. I'll get out, Eric. He's not going down without a fight after that three games Tony rattled off in a row. All right, 4-4. Tied it up. We got a match. Remember, both players needing six. This is the hot seat match. They got another life. Gosh, what is that? Three balls down. Camera's a little deceiving. That the three looks like the seven. The seven looks like the five. I mean, three looks like. Gosh, I don't know how to say it. The seven looks like the three, and the three looks like the five. Yeah, that's right. Three's got like an orange tint to it on camera, or I'm colorblind. I don't know. Probably colorblind. I like the angle if you can just stop it right there. I like the angle from there, or even draw it back a couple inches just to naturally float towards the seven. Yeah, that's a good angle there. I like that a lot. Anything but straight on the seven. That's all I'm thinking. Get over there, anything but straight. Perfect. Extra real for good measure. That's kind of what I mean. That's the difference between Eric and Tony's game. You know, Eric or Tony's really just bringing that ball back a little bit, maybe taking a little bit of an angle on the nine, whereas Eric really strikes that cue ball. Likes to stroke it. I believe. Did that put him on five? I think it did. Allergies have been killing me. I don't know what it is. Came back from Vegas. It's like I've never lived here. I wonder if they're consciously putting the 8 ball on the on the wing over there every time because it. I think that's like 5 times in a row. Couldn't tell you the last time they shot at an 8. Yeah, I like that a lot. In the past I've seen Eric take that on. He likes to be aggressive. He likes to run him out. But I like that a lot. Put the pressure. Likely have a much better look on your next one playing safe there than that one. Oh, did he get him back? No. Didn't leave it easy. That's about that's about the best you can ask for if you're Tony there. Happy to make him work for it. Oh, did it leak out? I wonder if he's looking at it like he's gonna try the Mesa or if he's just getting a feel for if he can jump it or not. Can't tell how much he's gotta get around or over the edge of that 6. Yeah, I think he thought the stretch was a bit uncomfortable. I think he's going with the kick here. Kind of tough to create distance unless you use that second rail here. Go one rail at it. It's easy to kind of sell out. All right, Eric's got ball in hand. He is on the hill. Hardest part about this rack is getting back to the 5. He knows that. I'd say this stroke is the match right here. Oh, he got away with it. Good shot. Friendly bump. No problems from here. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, looks like Eric's gonna take this thing away. Tony really made a comeback down 1-3. Then he goes up 4-3, and then Eric rattles off a few more in a row to take it down. So congratulations, Eric. Moving on to the finals. And maybe see Tony there again. We'll see. Tony's playing good. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank our sponsors. Thank you, Dozer's Grill, for letting this happen. And we will be back in a few minutes. See you soon. All right, back at it. This is the semifinals, and then there was three. Yeah, the winner of this has to go play Eric and try and double dip him. As good as Eric's playing, it's gonna be a tall ask. Watch out, 7-ball. Looks like he got there. That's a good shot. That 7-ball played really big from where he was at. Tim makes me laugh. We're talking a little bit out there. Oh, he's bringing me a sheet of paper. Got payouts for you guys. Is everybody all in?
Yep.
All right, cool, man.
6 first, 850 for second, and 520 for third.
All right. Oh, if you guys didn't hear that, I think he said 18. Hold on. About 1800 for first. Got 850 for second. And for third, you got 520. So loser guaranteed 520. Winner having to double dip Eric for that big check, $1,800. Not a bad weekend's worth of work. Tony mentioned I saw him outside for a little bit. You mentioned that these template racks are really incredible. None of the players have really had any complaints. Wing ball's been going almost every time, but Tony said he's really breaking the ball well. Not so breaking the balls well, not so much that wing ball's been pretty automatic for everyone from what I've seen, but he said he's really controlling the one ball and getting a good look on the one as well. So, that was a great bank there from Cornell. Alex Adore in the chat. How you doing, Alex? Have you made it up here yet? Wow, Cornell's really rifling him in. You can tell he's really in stroke. I notice that a lot with these. I notice this a lot with these long 2-day tournaments. Usually, if you make it to day 2, you're just in dead punch. A little body movement there. You kind of see, try to almost steer it in as he followed through. Thinking you chalk that one off to nerves. It looked pretty good on the few shots before that. But you could tell in that transition when he was coming forward, his body was moving with it. I don't blame him. Got that big check in the background. Tim's going to write it out pretty quick. Everybody in the side pots. That's left of the final 3. You going to hang out? We got to switch seats. All right, looks like I'm going to get pepperoni in the booth. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be on your left side there. I don't know. Do what? Oh yeah, it flips like that. You're good there. Left side. All right, get that mic close to your mouth, and you are live, Robert. How you doing, Robert?
A little sad.
Oh, I hear it.
Lost to Cornell. A scratch off the 9-ball.
Oh, what was the score over there?
Cost me a couple games. 6-3 was the final.
For those that don't know, we got Robert. All right, let's settle the debate. How do we say your last name?
Pomeroyan.
Pomeroyan. That's it. I've been saying it right.
You have been. I'm proud of you.
Pomeroyan. You want me to turn it down?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I noticed that whenever the sound stuff goes in the bag, knobs shift around a little bit. But anyways, thanks for joining me, man. I was just telling Tim, I'm like, you never really realize how weird it is what we do until you try and do it sober. You're talking to yourself.
Who said I was sober? I am hungry though. Somebody's got to make a lunch run.
Yeah.
What's the score here?
You know what? I think no, Tony won the first one because he just broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cornell had a good chance, but a little bit of body movement on the 8. Looked like he was a little bit nervous in that first rack. Ended up giving it right back.
Cornell does lean into the ball and lean into his shot, I noticed.
Oh, is that a regular thing for
Yeah.
him? Okay.
It's kind of like his trigger. See him lean in, and then he's ready to pull the trigger.
You know,
So,
I used to do that. Have you ever watched yourself on, like, other than stream, have you ever videoed yourself and kind of watched it?
not during pool. I have during other things, but not pool.
What does that mean, Robert?
Golf, dude.
Oh,
Come on.
golf.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
It's not the gutter, man. I'll just never know with you, man.
Well, I haven't done that since VHS.
Oh my gosh. I can't do this. All
Oh,
right.
get a little chat room here. Nice.
Yeah, it's cool, man. You got Alex Zador in the chat.
Hey, AD. Jack Circa.
Corby was watching. Jack's obviously watching his brother. George Odishu was chirping it up a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to make my way over to Tony, but fell extremely short. I was hitting the ball better yesterday, and today I don't know, I got a good night's sleep. I woke up a little earlier than I wanted to, but then you couldn't go back to bed. So here's Tim, tournament director, handler of the cash.
1810, not 1860.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know where you do your math, Tim. Yeah, so it's 1810. I think. Oh, thank you, Tim.
You're welcome, Tim. Thank you. I'm gonna win one of your tournaments one of these days.
I've been saying that for years.
Maybe if there's 3 or 4 people in, I got a chance.
I know. 3 or 4 rail beaters. An open tournament with only 400. That would be a format for me.
What's that?
All 300 Fargos except for me race to 21.
There you go.
I'll sign up for that every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
You'd beat a case of PBRs into that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to walk out of that room.
So what do you think about Dozer's Grill here?
I like it a lot.
I do.
I like it a lot. I mean, they obviously opened it up to get the hype out a little bit.
Right?
They're supposed to be adding more tables, and I was talking to one of the guys behind the bars. He said he'd like to have 20 bar boxes and 8-9 foot diamonds, but right now we're probably about half of that. We got plenty of room for it.
It's a nice setup. Plenty of room in between the tables, which is really nice. But I imagine when they put more in, we'll close it up a little bit. But
Yeah, I asked him about that. I said, "You got to tighten them up," and it kind of made it seem like he had the room for it.
yeah, tables are nice. Justin Turner did a good job on them.
Did he do all the tables over here?
Yeah,
That's great.
and he's got more coming in. He just put in another order, from what I understand. I was talking to him yesterday.
Kyle, my man, how you doing, brother? Did you play this thing? I don't think so. I don't think I saw your name.
Who, Janowiak?
He says Janowick.
He doesn't even
I
know.
asked him. He doesn't know how to say it. That's
Didn't
what I was telling Tyler Hill the other day. I got in the booth with him for a little bit. I'm like, Tyler, did you know you're spelling your name wrong?
Tyler had way too many letters in his
Right.
name.
Seriously. I tried to look him up the other day in Fargo, and it took me like 7 tries. For those that don't know, I'll give you 5 guesses to spell Tyler's name if you don't know how already, and you won't even come close.
Yeah,
It's like Tylerr.
yeah. Like you need those 2 R's at the end.
I know.
I hope his parents aren't listening.
Yeah, which R is silent, the first or second one?
I think it's the second one. But he's good people. That's all that matters.
Oh, Cornell. That's the second late ball he's missed.
Yeah, that's what happened to me all day. Late balls miss 6, 7, 8. I didn't miss a 9 ball, but
John Eddie, how you doing, man? What emoji or whatever that is. What did Alexandora put there?
I don't know. Can we say it on there? No.
Oh yeah, right.
Let me put my glasses on so I can see it.
I don't know what it is. Uh-oh. Tony's gonna leave distance on this 8.
I'm gonna take a picture of it so I can blow it up so we can actually see what it is.
Seriously, I don't know what that is. Looks like an eye with like a circle around it.
It looks like the middle finger, but it's
Oh, you
really
might.
not. More like
Oh, we're blowing it up. Oh, that's like a person.
holding a cup of water. A giant bucket of water.
I'm not sure what that is.
Alex, can we get some input on what this is?
He said it's the meditating emoji.
Is it?
Looks like Tony came with a shot on the 8. Down on the 9. The meditating emoji. That's hilarious. Yep.
2-0 Tony. And a
Yeah.
race to 6 for both.
Yeah, that's gotta feel good for Tony coming off that last match. Obviously a heartbreaking loss and in the hot seat. Now he's got his work cut out for him if he is able to fade how well Cornell's playing. Does it is true double elimination, does have to double dip.
Yeah.
The guy that knocked him on the backside, Eric, is breaking phenomenal right now.
Yeah.
I know.
I played him yesterday and he was hitting the ball really well and I hooked him and he had I think it was tied. I think we were at 4-4 at the time. And I played a decent save. He pulled out the jump stick and just buried the ball from about 4 feet away. And I was just like, wow. Nice shot. Yeah. You know what he is? He's a young guy and he just fires it. And I like that.
Yeah, no, I plays with no fear.
Yeah. I play with all the fear in the world.
That's right. No, that's what they're. I follow baseball pretty close. And when the Diamondbacks made it to the World Series, I mean, their whole team was a bunch of 23 and 24-year-olds. And people were asking me, and they're like, "Do you think they have a chance to make it to the World Series?" I'm like, they're too dumb to know any different. I mean, they're young, they're ignorant, they're playing on house money basically.
Yeah.
They have no idea they're supposed to lose. So yeah, they ended up making it to the World Series.
And hopefully they can build off of that. Even though I am a bit of Giants fan, I do pull for the A's first. Oakland teams first.
Oh God,
Or
man, I'm sorry.
kind of Vegas teams first.
Yeah.
And then the Frisco teams that I pull for the Cardinals and the Suns and
Are the A's going to Vegas?
the A's. I think they are. Not this year. They don't have a stadium for them, obviously. But I think they're gonna play. I heard they might be playing in Salt Lake,
Oh, okay.
which that kind of crowd they're gonna draw there, but
Yeah.
you never know. A lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, did he get him on that 9? Oh man, that was
wrapped right around it. It was just a hair too hard.
almost an incredible safe there.
Question is, can you see the 4?
I think he can. Yeah, we got a bad angle, and it's a bad. Usually where I was mentioning earlier, usually we're at like a high top or something, and I can look down on the
Right.
table, but pretty bad angle from where we're at. And at 5 times fast.
I might get off the mic for a second, go grab a couple of high tops from the bar.
Whatever you want to do, man. I mean, it's basically what you see on the camera.
Wow, look at that shot.
Oh,
Nice. Thank Tony. Long railer.
Yeah, that's the second one he did. He had one against Eric that was really similar to that on the 8 ball.
I had to do that today against Spencer Brinkley in the Hill match.
Man, that's awesome.
I think we both missed the 9 ball once. And then his last one kind of rattled in the corner when I thought it was coming with good speed, come all the way back down the table, but it rattled a little bit, and I didn't have a choice. For some reason today,
Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. That's letting Cornell back in the door here. Ball in hand, 4 ball out.
so you got to watch Cornell's forward move.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that a little earlier.
He just opens up his shoulder just a hair.
Yeah, he does. He does
Just a
have a
little
little
bit.
bit of movement.
You know, and
It works for him.
yeah, that's what to me. If you do it every time, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, he's used to it.
It's like golf. If you do the same thing every time and it's working for you, just do it.
Yeah, I mentioned watching yourself on video before because the first time I did that, I thought I had a killer stroke, man, and then I went back and watched myself run hit a few balls on the table, and I'm like, oh my God, is that me? Jesus. So, fundamental wise, I ended up working on a lot, and I'm a little bit more sound now. From time to time when I get nervous, I'll move a little bit, but for the most part, I'm pretty good now.
Well, that's good. I know you're a solid player. I was actually watching a girl who probably been playing for a couple months,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched her break, and I learned a lot.
Really?
Basically pretty simple. All she did was swing her arm.
No kidding.
Nothing else moved.
Yeah.
And all day yesterday, that's what I was trying to do, and that's what I've trying to do for the last week. Is just swing my arm and not move anything else. And worked well yesterday. I think today I must have been moving a lot, or I couldn't see the ball right, and that's big with me.
Yeah.
Not that my vision is that bad, but have you ever had time where you're just not seeing the ball right?
Oh my
I
gosh.
just
Yeah, for sure.
can't pick up your aim right.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, and you never feel good about it either. Even
Right,
the ones you're making, you have those days. Even the ones that you're making, you're kind of guessing.
right.
And when I'm in dead punch, it's like it's just subconscious. But for some reason, ball pocketing me gets conscious from time to time, and I can't make a ball.
We got here a two-way. Put a bank and just ducking on the side.
Cornell has been going pretty aggressive.
Oh, he,
I want to, I think he's going safe though. Maybe trying to use the 9. No, remaining aggressive. Wow, he sliced that ball backwards, Robert. My goodness, didn't look like that went from here, did it?
no,
Yeah.
that was amazing.
No.
That was not.
Yeah, the last couple balls are killing Cornell here. He's really come down to him a few times, and
Didn't Cornell win a game?
I think
He won
so. They
one? Yep,
must.
they won
It.
one.
I think it does lag a little bit,
Oh,
but
okay. Oh,
no.
look, this popped up.
Yep, yep. There you go.
Hey, I'm gonna go get us some high tops. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. See you in a sec. All right, let's see who's in the chat here. Robert Carlson. I need to get out there and get in the mix again soon. I've heard that name quite a bit. He's one of the heavy hitters. Brad Andrews. I thought he was curly. Noah, how you doing? Heard your birthday just passed. Happy birthday, man. Robert Carlson says breaking way too hard for Magic, right? Yeah, I tend to agree with. Oh my gosh, did Tony let? Oh, looks like Robert came with the high tops. Give me 1 second.
All right, we can see what's going on now.
Yeah. This is a better perspective over here, huh?
Right.
Oh gosh, what did he do there? He had ball in hand, and this is his look on the 9. I think Tony scratched. Oh, rifled it in. He didn't put a stroke on that one, did he, Robert?
Not at all.
Never doubt, huh?
Just read some of the commentary. Robert Carlson. There's a name from the past. Come on out, Robert. Waiting for you.
Well, the viewership's going up a little bit. I guess I'll give you guys the rundown real quick once again. We are down to the final 3. This is the semifinals. Winner of this playing Eric in the finals. They have to double dip them. First place making 1810. Second place making 850, and third, the loser of this match will take home $520. What did you get, Robert? Fourth? You got fourth. You took 380.
It took 380.
All right. Well, No, it's better than 0.
It's better than 200 too.
True.
Luckily, I hit that bank, long rail bank against Spencer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's always the hardest, especially when you make it to day 2 and like lose your first one on day 2. Those are the most heartbreaking for me.
Yeah, especially after Dozers is out here a ways. Took me about 40 minutes to get here.
Yeah, it took me about 45.
I know how the now I know how these guys feel when they have to travel over to bullshitters and Metro all the time. But I'm kind of in the middle of it. I wouldn't say the middle, but I favor the west side. Cornell, it's rolling.
Oh, uh-oh. This is where Cornell's been.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, look. He's okay. But this is where Cornell's been struggling. He's been missing these late balls. These long late balls he's really struggled with a little bit.
Yeah, and you just gotta make it. And don't worry about the leaf because the 8 ball's pretty much in the pocket.
Yeah, that's been a bit of a reoccurring theme this set.
Let's see if Tony can take advantage of this. A thin slice with a little top right. How do you play this?
Yeah, I mean the 8 ball's really hanging. I'm just getting to the center of the table, rolling it with some right and getting it out there. No, don't get too cute. Don't bring pockets into play.
Right. A little straight on the 8. The team might be able to hit it with some top left. Come off the top rail.
Yeah, there's enough cheat in these pockets. They can really do what you want. Don't you don't have to really come with a huge stroke here. You just like to get a bit closer to the 9, but you don't have to really stroke this ball. You
Yeah.
just take your angle, get closer to it. Just take your angle. Guarantee a look.
Wow.
Yeah. Really tried to cheat it.
Yeah, look where it ended up. Yeah, I agree with you. All you have to do is get a bite down by either side pocket.
Yeah.
In that area.
I don't mind that shot on these bar boxes. I shot that shot a million. If you play a lot of rotation, you've shot that shot a million times with
Yeah.
2 balls in the middle of the table and the 9's on the spot. It's really coming with another stroke. Cornell's gonna have the same look he just had on the last rack. No, he's got to look in the side now instead of banking it. Let's see.
Let's see how hard he hits us.
Yeah, really likes to stroke the ball. Good shot. All right, Cornell going up 3-2.
Cornell makes his own cues, right?
You know what? I've heard that. I think I had a brief conversation with him about it in the past.
Yeah, he does good work.
He is an East Sider, right? He from on this side.
Yeah,
Okay, so one of the bad guys.
pretty much. If you've ever played on the East West,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
the bad guys.
A little bit of a rivalry.
Just a little bit.
I was the captain, not this year, but the year before, and I got to take my digs wherever I can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you're the captain of the when the West swept,
Yep, sure was.
and I was a captain when the East swept. But for the most part, hey, we did win 7 or 8 matches.
Yeah, you guys are the only ones that put up a fight. I guess is the nicest way to put it.
Yeah, I was.
It's calling a push.
We were battling.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm proud of them that we just like all the other matches were over and we were still in it. We played like 3 hours past the other West Side teams. I really thought in the A division they had such good camaraderie and they were practicing all the time. Talent wise,
For
I'd
sure.
have to get it to, I'd have to give it to Fernando's team. But I thought Jesse did a good job, and he had his guys playing together all the time. And I thought they were gonna, not dominate them, but I thought they had a good chance to win. But
Yeah, I agree, man. They were at bullshitters. They're practicing every day. They had good team chemistry. They're texting each other all the time, and then came game day, and wheels kind of fell off for them. But I picked Jesse as a captain. I think I'd do it all over again the same way. He really did a good job with the team. It
I
just
thought, yeah,
wasn't his day.
I thought he did. I thought he really did. And I think, and this is a rumor. I know in the beginning singles we got swept. I heard everybody got swept.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard. You know, it's only a point, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a warm up momentum builder.
Oh, for sure. It kind of forecasts what the day is going to be like.
I think at one point it might have been four, but they were every team was down. West Side 3-0.
Oh yeah.
It might have been
Oh
4-0.
yeah. Tim was having fun with that on the microphone. He is a natural born East Sider or villain or other names I probably shouldn't say on stream, but no, I'm just kidding. But no, he was having fun. That was, I appreciate you guys letting me stream that event too. I had fun with it.
No, I wanted to. This, and Chris McKinsky and myself said, "Hey, let's stream ours." And
Yeah,
that-
everyone's
that-
like, "Why aren't you doing the A division?" I'm like, "They wanted me to do theirs." I'm like,
we're paying more. That's the bottom line.
"Yeah, yeah."
We brought the cash. But good. You did a great job.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
You had a few guests in the booth, I thought.
Yeah, I think so. I usually do. It's a lot easier that way. Oh, looks good. Just want to keep the four ball in the pocket. Don't want it to get away from you.
Yeah, it's a list. You got it. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I hit it really good.
The left side of the six, so it doesn't run away and get on the bottom rail.
That's such a rat killer right there when it kind of maybe clips the rail first or you come off the right side of it and gets on that bottom rail and you're like, man, I just had this in the bag and now I'm not favored to win the rack anymore.
Going around. Where's he going?
That 8 might go on the side. He might come around. No, he's coming straight at it. I'm curious if he was just trying to hold it to take it in the corner, if he was trying to, no, he was looking at the side.
I thought maybe he should have went top right and come all the way around.
Well,
To get
yeah,
to the top of the table and play it
look,
back down.
you have to play it a little short with where the 9 is, but I see what you're saying. I think the shot was there.
I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm sitting here instead of playing.
I see that all the time. I'm a 615 under tour, man. Tim always he's like, we'll stream day 2. He's like, if you're playing, we'll just stream it. We won't have any commentary. And I'm like, Tim, I'm always on day 2. I'm always streaming on day 2, man. I'm always commentating. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
that's a tendency on that shot with that outside. It's just it feels a little bit more comfortable to, at least for me, it's like I gotta hit a little bit more of the ball to, I don't know. I think it's a few things. I think it's deflection. I think it's more comfortable to hit a little bit more of the ball and get some pace on that 8 to actually
Yeah.
make it to the pocket. Yeah, that is a pure 4. What
You like that
we
little
use
hitch?
that? Yeah, the
Oh,
little
yeah.
hitch going forward.
Does it every time. That's
It's
all that matters.
Yeah, it's his
What are we doing for lunch?
I don't know, man. I might just get something on the way back home when I'm headed back. They let you bring food in here though, huh?
Yeah.
Because their kitchen isn't open yet.
Yeah, when I get upset, I get hungry too. That's
Give you something else to think about.
I told Tim. I don't know how many of these played. I gotta win one time, even if it's an accident.
I told him I was like, I just want one check, Tim.
Yeah.
Just one.
I want to take that big check into the bank. So I say.
Robert Carlson. Must have the adrenaline pumping in that back arm. Who do we have on commentary? You have Justin Ray. I'm usually at these events, and Robert Pomeroyan. Pomeroyan?
You got it right.
Pomeroyan.
Yeah, I'm usually here at these events too. I'm usually playing, and then after I lose the second day, then I'm up. I'll jump in the booth.
No, I appreciate it, man. It gets a little lonely from time to time.
I understand. I'm single. So.
Are you single, Robert?
Oh yeah,
A guy like you?
an old guy like me. Yeah,
You must be picky.
I'm very picky.
Overhit this one. 50-yard line. Speaking of 50-yard line, who you got today?
I'm a Bay Area fan. I just bet, crazy bets.
Oh,
So
you doing just prop bets?
prop bets for the most part. I think the Niners are going to win. I think it's a very good game.
I do too. I going.
Ooh, Dolphins behind.
Yeah,
All
well,
right. Almost up 4-2. Eric's waiting in the wings somewhere. Tony's got a chance to get back into it.
oh, Robert Peasy, what's up? That's funny. How you doing, bro? Daro, where are you two girls gonna watch the Super Bowl? Beats me, man.
Uh, I think, and I might venture, and I might go to Oz's house,
Oh yeah?
but I don't want to get that drunk.
Oh, I know you
I
can't
don't want
you
to get
can't
drunk.
not do it over there either. That's just the atmosphere.
I'm gonna have to check into a room before I even, I gotta talk to Oz if we can give him the what if I get too drunk, where can I sleep here?
Yep, yep.
I want to see what the accommodations look like.
Oh, what a great shot that was. Yes.
Ooh.
Tough look on the 7. Is he gonna
No,
you think the 9 ball's moving here?
absolutely.
Or is he just gonna no, he's got enough room to slice it. I like that even better. Yeah, that's a great shot. He's really putting a lot of pace on the cue ball though.
Yeah.
And it's been getting him into a little bit of trouble.
This is gonna be this should draw this ball, make it
Yeah,
come off the side rail and come back and get on this side of the 9.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's a little bit thinner than we think and that corner pocket really comes into play here, or if he can actually dig into it and get to that side rail.
He can get to the side rail. Show with top. I think he's gonna try to run into the 9.
No, that's a good shot. Oh, watch out, 9 ball.
Looks like he got a pretty good line into the side pocket.
Yeah, he's no stranger to banking though. Yeah,
He has to make this one. He's got to get back into it. A nice good stroke on it.
yeah. This is to bring it within 1. This is this is a nerve-wracking shot though. I mean, I'm sure it's not quite in his head, but he missed this one. That puts Cornell on the hill.
It's a nice slow roll, good pace. And
Yeah, I like a confident stroke. You're not slamming it. He has a big
that
roller
was
of the cue
huge.
ball.
That's huge.
Yeah, that was great. Difference between 4-3 and 5-2. That
Yeah, that's what really gets nerve wracking.
big game there.
Put them right back in it.
Tony's got all kinds of fans, man. Every other comment today has been "Go Tony, go Tony." I love it.
You know how the Italians are. Probably all of his family,
Oh yeah.
not just Jack. Anybody whose name on the thread ends in a vowel, rooting for Tony.
All right. Watch the 3 ball. Goes in like it's got eyes.
Yes, it does. One ball's in a good spot. Those balls clear. And then, of course, the 4 jumps in.
Well, Tim says, "Let's go, Dad."
Where's Tim? How come he's not down here supporting his dad? I know they don't live too far from here.
Hey.
Where you at, Tim?
Uh, that was that was a touch risky for me, Robert. As much pace as he played on that,
Yeah,
I don't, I don't.
I think he just trying to get you knew the one was going to run in the seven, so I think he just wanted to get it out of the way. I think all he has to do is make it.
Yeah, that cue ball was really kind of tracking away from the one, no matter what.
Yeah.
I just played it with a ton of pace, more than
He
what
looks like
was
he spun
necessary.
that a little bit. Got lucky, got a safety out of it.
I don't want to make him too nervous.
Come on down here, Tim. Find you some action. And if you are going to come down, I'm going to give you a food order if you don't mind.
Oh, I thought he was going to the jump cue. I'm like, man, that is risky.
I want to see how he's got the extension set up. Is it
Oh yeah,
just a regular QR2 or if he made something?
I'm sure he probably made something, but if it's his, well, I don't know. I have to ask him about that later.
I've just had some, I think cue making is just like super cool. And
Oh yeah.
I've been over Mark Nelson's house many times because I buy many cues and I get a lot of work done. So, um, pretty much done with I just got my Carmelli, the cue I've been waiting to own for the last, oh, I've always wanted one for the last 5 years. I've been playing and found out about them, but finally got it. It's normally a 2 year wait. I got it in a year and a half.
Oh, there you go.
And yeah, I know somebody who knows somebody. So, on Ryan Mendoza hooked me up.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
after I seen him in a tournament in Vegas and, you know, got it in about 18 months.
Yeah, you really had to get up quick there.
Yeah.
Not quite quick enough. Oh, Brad Andrews said Bags would have jumped it. He's referring to that one ball that was on the rail over there. That's hilarious. I think you're right too. He didn't see another shot. He wouldn't even have considered the kick. And you know what? He would have landed right on top of it.
Chris loved the jump cue.
Oh yeah.
Too much.
Loves him back sometimes.
Cost him against us. You remember that?
Well, yeah.
And the state Scotch doubles. I thought he hit I don't think he had to hit the jump shot, especially on the one ball. And things got a little squirrely, and I don't want to use a word that I said to make it, but I kind of crapped it in. Let's say.
Yeah, I wish this place was a little closer, man. I'd be here all the time.
I like it. There's so much room in here. Great table set up.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
You know, a little food, a little alcohol.
Yeah, this place is gonna be happening when they get it up and running.
Gotta go,
100%.
gotta go. Shot.
Oh wow.
That was a good stroke.
I saw something fall on the side, or at least it looked like it. I'm like, man, did he just scratch? But no, he had a perfect big roller of the ball, like I said earlier. He likes to roll the cue ball, whereas, Cornell and Eric
Nice shot here.
will stroke and spin it.
Okay. I think he's got enough angle to get to the other side of the seven.
Yeah, I think he can pop it. These tables seem to be rolling fast enough that you can get a lot out of it like that. See,
Yeah.
that was effortless.
Yeah. I got a little bit too close to the rail. It looked like he's pretty straight.
I think there's enough room over there where you can kind of. Yeah, he's real jacked up on it.
I guess a smooth stroke should do it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Got him away from him a little bit, but still.
Is that the race? Is it 4-4 or is it 4-3? I don't remember.
Oh, it's 4. That was 4-3.
Yeah, I can't tell because the scoreboard updates like 2 minutes late.
Maybe it's predicting now. Computers. Oh.
Oh no. Tony, my man.
Oh,
Wow, this is gonna put Cornell on the hill. Wow.
I like the way he stroked it, and I like the pace he hit it with. He didn't try to jam it in. So he just missed the shot.
Yeah, very. Are you talking about Tony's or are you talking about Cornell? Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah. Well, I think you just gotta chalk that one off to being nervous. I mean, you made it this far in the tournament.
Yeah.
Got that check in the background. You know how far you've made it. Now you got the camera on the last one. All right, Cornell on the hill, I believe.
Yeah. I think so too. I think 5-3. 4-4. We'll see how it updates. And
Yeah.
keep the score.
I don't know why the scoreboard's been lagging. We just do a thing that's like we put a link in there and it's supposed to be tied into basically the same thing they use on their phones in the bracket, but sometimes it takes an extra minute or two, which it didn't used to do, but now it is. But
Well, it still says 4-4.
oh, we tried to slice it in the side.
It's weird that it says 4-4. I can understand 4-3, but I don't know how they tacked it up the game on there.
Well, I think
But for Tony,
Cornell's got to be on 5 right now.
yeah, he is. I don't want to ask him.
Yeah, it's kind of a crucial moment, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely didn't want to ask Tony, but
Yeah, I'm sure they know where they're at.
yeah,
Usually a little better about keeping track of it, but it's just been kind of blow for blow. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed one. All right. Only real trouble here is that 6-8. Does he break it up here? He might. Oh, that's even worse.
breaking it up. Yeah,
I don't think that 6 passes the 8 down
I
the
don't think
rail.
it does either. But we do have a bad angle.
All right, let's see what he does. Cornell does like to be aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised to see him maybe go into this if that 6 ball's in trouble.
Right.
That 6 might pass that 8, Robert. If it does,
We're gonna find out shortly.
yeah. This could be the match right here. Yeah, Cornell's on 5. This could be the match.
I might be going for the cam. Or a safe.
Yeah, going with the safe. Like that a lot.
Nice.
Let's put all the pressure on Tony here. Tony's going to need a roll out of this one.
Got to make contact. Don't try to do anything with it. Get your speed right.
Are you just rolling up on this? Are you going 1 rail? Are you going 2 rails? Are you hitting it with a little pace and trying to create separation? I mean, what good does separation do on a bar box?
Or they could just push the 8 into the 6.
You know what? Yeah, that's an option. I don't think you're gonna like your next shot though.
Right.
But I mean, probably don't like this one either.
Does he have a clear shot? Can he get past the 9?
Yeah, there's room there. He can go 1 rail if he chooses. I'd almost consider going 2, just because. No, I don't know. Oh, is there a gap there? Watch the 8 ball. 8 ball cannot move here.
Wow, oh, he missed the 6.
He shot the gap and missed the 6 from there. That is crazy. Uh-oh.
That was. Oh my. Yeah, I thought
Oh, this is
that's
good for.
that's all we were worried about is him getting by the 8 ball.
Yeah,
I thought
no.
an automatic on the 6.
Yeah, that bottom really took and kind of.
Looks like just a stop shot. Cornell could make it to the final.
Got no pressure here, right, Robert?
It does a 3-game cushion, I think.
2 game. Well, it's whatever it is. It's not going to matter after this 9 ball goes right here. Cornell to make it to the finals. All right.
He does it.
Man, that is brutal from Tony there. Tony had a few chances, rattled that 9, missed the 6 on that tight gap. I don't know how. I think that low ball just really took and kind of swung out on him. I didn't know he could get past the 8, but like you said, there was no doubt in our mind that he was going to hit that 6 if he could get past that 8.
Exactly. I mean, Cornell. I didn't think there was really when Cornell played safe and rolled a 6 past the 8. So we knew that there was a gap.
Yeah.
And it's all we were worried about is Tony hitting the 8 ball. I thought he had it automatic once he passes that.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, Cornell going to the finals. Tony, it's gonna sting now, but you got third place in a tough field. He is taking home 520, and we are playing the finals. I'll put finals first set on here. All right. These microphones do a good job of canceling out the music. Like you can't hear it in our headset because it's not picking it up, even
Right.
though there's a speaker right next to our ears. That's crazy, man.
At least they play decent music here. It's nice. Kind of mellow.
Oh yeah, it fits the room for sure. All right, I'll do that. Let's
Jack Zerko, like, WTF was that? Yeah.
a good old supportive brother right there.
Yeah, it was amazing he didn't hit that ball back.
I think that comment was from a little while ago. It was something that happened,
Oh,
but I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Tony's gonna get his picture. He's obviously. Let's see if he can muster up a smile here. Over and under, he smiles.
he doesn't.
Oh,
Oh wait,
we got a grin. We got a grin.
yeah.
It wasn't much.
Let's see some teeth, Tony. There you go.
Oh, there we go. There you go. All right, Tony, third place. Congratulations. No, it hurts.
What are you
I'm
doing for the
getting it.
Super Bowl?
You know what, dude? I don't know. I'm hoping to get a little closer back to my side of town.
Got some cash for you.
Thank you, brother.
Can you go get the beers? Very nice of Tony to give $100 to Justin. Look at it, Eric Danowitz. He's probably not old enough to be in here.
Could you imagine someone pulling that? You make it to the finals, and then your opponent comes up and then gets the owner and says, "You're only 17 years old." I don't know how old Eric is. I think he's
Oh, he's 20 something.
yeah, for sure. Get pretty sad, Robert. I'm 29 now. I'm finally, I bought a beer the other day. I went into a bar and I bought a beer the other day, and I've just been, I've always looked a little bit younger. And then I went up to the bar and got a beer, and I asked, and I just, instinctively reached for my wallet to grab my ID, and I start pulling it out, and the lady's like, "Oh no, honey, that's not necessary." I'm like, oh no, it's that time.
So when I go into bullshooters, they got a line in there and they're all showing their ID, and I just walk by and say, I'm old. Keep going. Don't have to
Yeah.
wait in line.
Sure, if you walk with a limp, maybe that will.
Justin Turner said that to me yesterday. He goes, why are you limping? I said, I'm old.
It's funny. I don't know why I'm limping anymore. It's something new than it was yesterday
happened?
too. All right, well, I'm gonna go stretch my legs a little bit. I think we got a minute. So, anyways, we will be back shortly with the first set of the finals. Eric, Cornell. Cornell's got a double dip. All right, back at it. This is the first set once again. Cornell having to double dip after taking Tony Circa out of the tournament. Tony was pretty down on himself. I caught him on the way out the door. It's hard to make it this far. 1 minute, you're playing for the hot seat, and you're up 4-3 on Eric, and everything's looking good. And then the next moment, Tim's handing you cash behind the three ball. Hmm. Really like the idea there from Eric. A little kick and stick, kicking the 5-up table a few rails, but it looks like Cornell can see a bit of it. Both players tend to lean a little bit more on the aggressive side. Justifiably so. It falls into their strengths. They're pretty good ball pocketers. Similar styles for sure. You know, Tony was a bit different. Watch out, cue ball. Cornell's overrolled a few balls so far. Did he go so far? The 7 goes in the other corner now? Yeah, looks like he's going to dig into this. Just draw it off the rail a little bit. That's a good shot. Able to hold that cue ball there. Looks like first game going to Cornell. Yeah, that's a good stroke. Ain't nobody ever accused Cornell of shooting the ball without confidence. I promise you that. Puts a stroke on it for sure. Well, Robert left me for a little bit, guys. I don't know if he's coming back or not, but I think he went to go get food. This was kind of a soft launch over here at Dozer's. They're still trying to get their food and liquor license in here, but outside of that, I mean, it's really a, for lack of a better word, chill atmosphere, I guess. I feel like I gotta whisper into the microphone because it's real quiet in here, you know? Sounds like a golf tournament right before one of the pros tee off. I clipped a 4 on the way in. That's why I scratched there. I really like the way that Eric spins the ball. He really lets that English kind of take and move the cue ball around the table like that with that bottom left, just letting that left take him into position. He didn't really kind of stun it to get there. Just let that natural bottom left take it to where it needed to be. Whereas Cornell seems to be a bit more uh, using a bit more of a stroke to get there. Oh, John Sanchez, how you doing, man? Oh, that was a great jump there. Seen him jump. Didn't have to jump too much of it. I think he only had to jump over an edge, but shooting that 3, you really only have half a pocket to shoot in that side pocket, so hit it dead nuts. Seems like the younger generation grew up with jumping a little bit more, so they're all. Seems like all of them are good at it. I want to apologize, John. We got your banner over there, but the camera's focusing on the light on the table, so you can't really see it too much. We'll make the adjustment next time. You know, when Eric gets rolling, he really makes the game look easy. It just, it's got a real smooth stroke, moves the cue ball well. Looks like I'm gonna get out of here before the Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. I was kind of planning on doing this through it, thinking I'd have to watch the screen in the corner. Even if it does go to a second set. But it should be 1-1. Gonna give the scoreboard a second. Let's see, does Eric stay on the aggressive here? Gonna, oh yeah, going for the carom on the 6, just missed it. Yeah, if you guys haven't been down here, you gotta check it out. Dozer's Grill out here in, I believe it's Mesa. That's what Tim had on the flyer. If I'm wrong, you yell at him. I don't know the cities on the east side very well. Oh, where's that 9 ball going? Don't hang in the pocket. Wow, good chance for. Yeah, good chance here. Really only need to get to the 6 ball and shoot that 6-9 combo. I think it sits good enough that don't have to short side yourself on the 6. And carom, you can either carom or combo it in. Is he going for a 3 ball combo right here? Wow, kind of surprises me the way these balls lay. I thought, yeah, I really thought he had a pretty good chance to get to the 6 comfortably. You know, you could have got to the bottom rail for the 2, the 3's hanging in the side, and then the 3 to the 5 was really the only work he had out there. He felt comfortable and felt comfortable enough with it. I guess I should say. Uh-oh, watch out, cue ball. Oh my gosh, that is in the jaws too. So that takes the jump completely out of the equation. Yeah, he's just gonna move the 9 ball here and get it, take away the 2-9 carom or combo or whatever it may have been. Now, how does that 7-8 sit? I think the 7 does pass the 8. It's tighter than it looks on camera. Ah, that's not near as much as he wanted to get out of that ball. Watch out, cue ball. 5 must pass the 9. He got down on it quick. All the balls are there. That's Yeah, I think Cornell will use a rail here. He really likes to strike cue ball. Just like that. Good shot. Some people try to roll into position. I don't mind using those rails there that he used. It fits his style as well. And both players playing with a little bit of pace. You can kind of tell they really feed off of their rhythm. A bit more distance than he wanted, but Del Cornell's a dead punch. Oh, good shot. Rich, how you doing, man? Dozers is great, man. It is a soft launch. You know, they really only got the tables in here. They have snacks and sodas and all that, but I was talking to them a little bit, and they're like, "Man, it's been a nightmare trying to get the liquor license and the food up and running." They're like, "It's a 120-day process. That's just part of it." But as of right now, it's still quite a few players in here. I know Tim's running a tournament off to the side, but really spacious room. I think they told me this used to be a Chuck E. Cheese. So picture that, but 10 times nicer. But as far as size-wise, that's what we're kind of looking at. I wouldn't be surprised to see Cornell take on this 1-2 combo. That's what I've seen from him today. I myself am a chicken, will play safe, but he seems to hit these well. Yeah, that's a good shot. I like the pace he played the cue ball to come back up, just to kind of almost guarantee a look at the one. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, what is Eric gonna do with that 7-8? See if he looks at it here. Yeah, he's looking at it. See, might he's looking at coming into it right here, so we can break him up and shoot the 4 in the side. Oh, he missed it. But he always had insurance with that 4 over there. And not as loud. Yeah, no screaming kids around here, John Sanchez. Uh-oh. Watch out, cue ball. All right. Oh, tried to come into it. This is gonna hurt. That is the only spot on the table you really couldn't be. Yeah, like I was saying, if this place was a little closer, I'd be here all the time. 45 miles from me. Looks like he's gonna go 2 rails at it. Trying to check it with a little inside. The natural angle one is swing a little wide. Until he put a little left to help check it, but really grabbed off that second rail. Real tough to judge from there. He felt he had to play it at a soft pace. That way that 7 didn't separate from the 8 and make it easy on Cornell. Looks like he's going to thin it and try to use the 9 here. Yeah, that's the effort. If you separate the 7 a little bit, I mean, yeah. Well. Oh, that's a great shot. Watch out, cue ball. Yeah, really held that with a kind of a low inside ball. Just get the cue ball out of the way just fast enough. It was pretty impressive how much he tightened up that it was not a natural bank by any means, but how much he tightened up that bank was not easy. It's a combination of pace and an inside ball to hold it. At least for myself. To get to 3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's running away from the pocket. Gosh, that made me nervous twice. 9-ball rattle, cue ball rattle. Well, Jay Suko, Navajo Nation. Did you play in this, Jay? Yeah, give our scoreboard a little bit to update. Cornell is on 3. I'll tell you what, I don't remember the last time I saw a dry break with these tempo racks. Yes, you can go out and say it's easy, but what I've been impressed with is more often than not, these guys are getting a look on the 1. Oh my gosh, the 2-ball rolled in a horrible spot for him. I say it all the time, but for those that, I watch a lot of pool. I've watched a lot of matches, and the reoccurring theme that I can definitively say is a factor on day two is usually late on day two, the best breakers are still in the tournament. Or I guess I worded that wrong. The ones that are left are usually some of the best breakers in the tournament. Some of them get weeded out pretty early, but it definitely makes a difference. If you can control the rack as good as these guys, it's absolutely a must. Jay says, I did not. Oh, yeah, the AWPT. Oh, super unfriendly bump on the 8 there. Just came across the wrong side of it. Be playing safe here. I like that a lot. Get behind the 9. I can't see where the 7 is. Let's see. Is there a window there? Looks like he's looking straight at it. Yeah, it must be a window. Love that safe there from Eric. I'll tell you what, I've watched him play a little bit in the past, and he's always been a bit of an aggressive player. But I've been impressed with his safeties over the last few months that I've been watching him. Early on, it seemed like he wasn't afraid to bank that ball, but I've seen a much more disciplined Eric, and it's obviously starting to pay off for him. Oh, is that 9 going to go on the side? It sure is. Oh my goodness, that is going to bring Cornell to 4. Now, he was going to have a longer shot on the 8. That wasn't going to be easy for him. Oh, Eric's got to be a little sick. Remember, guys, winner of this taking home $1,810. Second place taking $850. We might be seeing a second set here pretty quick if Cornell keeps playing the way that he is. We know Eric's more than capable of rattling off a few racks in a row, though. We saw it. We saw it with Tony Circa. Tony got up on him 4-3, and then Eric just turned on another gear, it seemed like. He's got it in him. How's the speed control on this shot? Oh, looks perfect. He's down on it quick. Tells me you can see it. You ready, Robert? All right, let's do it. We got Pepperoni back in the booth.
Yep, I'm back.
Heard you went to go get food. Where'd you go?
To Wendy's, dude.
Oh, there you go.
Got double. Got some Baconator fries on my side if you would like some.
Oh no, I'm all right.
Cornell's hitting good again.
Yeah, he's overrolled that specific shot a couple of times. I really like the pace of that one. Looks like he's made the adjustment, or at least. Oh no, had to say something, right?
Ooh,
My goodness, that was huge. If it's 4-1, that would have put him on the hill and kept Eric at 1. When Eric gets going,
he's hard to
he's yeah.
I can't believe he drilled that. I was standing in the back when I was eating. And he drilled that bank shot, and then that's the 8.
Yep. Oh,
A little straight.
yeah. Looks like he's got enough angle to go forward 2 rails.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I mentioned it a little bit earlier. Cornell really, really puts a little bit more into the cue ball,
Right.
whereas Eric really lets that English kind of do the work for him. uses that outside English to go around the rails.
Right. Keep that pocket just a little bit. What's your view on this? You shoot that shot, or do you move the magic rack?
You know, the magic rack's never burned me on that shot, but more often than not, I move it just for a, I guess I
Yeah.
wouldn't say peripheral thing, but like I want to see the 9 ball. I'll tell you what, for $1,800, I move it every single time. But now if I'm playing, $20, $50 sets, I'll just whatever, get lazy. Oh, 3 ball got covered up. Eric's not happy to see that. He knows he's more than capable of rattling off a few racks
Yeah, no doubt.
if he gets going, but he's got to figure out that 3. Oh, I tried to go into it there.
Lack of effort, I hear you.
Yep, that's that aggression that we've talked about.
Can you see this ball, or are you coming off the top rail? Well, I don't have to worry about the 3 now.
Oh no.
He does hit it hard,
Yeah,
but he also has a good stroke, and I think at the close of our match, he hit the 9 ball at about 90 miles an hour, and I was like, whoa, good
Yep.
shot.
Yep.
It's fearless, which is good.
Yeah. He doesn't know he's supposed to be scared every once in a while.
Right. I get scared as soon as I pay my entry.
I know. It's a good thing Tim never lets me take my entry back. It's been a few times caught me jaywalking back over there, and I'm like, no, sack up, throw some stones,
There you go.
and then I get waxed, and I remember why I don't do this. Oh, no, my man. Oh, that's gonna hurt right there. That is gonna hurt.
Eric has to take advantage here. He should be out. And don't.
Yeah, over and under 40 seconds from here, Robert.
Okay, let's start the clock again. Let's do it just for the fun of it. Clock. Stopwatch.
Yeah,
I think you could be right, buddy.
it's gonna be pretty close. Gonna be pretty close. He's got the angle on the 7. Nothing really to think about here.
We are at the 15-second mark, folks.
All right, hurry up, Eric. Hurry up. Just kidding.
15 seconds to go.
Well, not the most comfortable shot on the 9. Oh, great shot.
Well, at 33 seconds.
33 seconds for 4
Four
ball.
balls.
That's about
Very
right.
good. Yeah.
I
Nice
know.
under. Nice under.
I know guys that take 33 seconds while they're down on the ball. I'm not going to name anyone.
No few people.
Oh, yeah. Dar, are you still in the chat? I'm just kidding. Get my dicks in. I'm not asking for any specific reason.
Right. Oh, yeah. The AWBT is going on over at Bull Shooters.
He is still there. I was just messing around. I'm like, which friend can I accuse?
Well, we got a couple options after this, Justin. There's a smart thing, and then there's a stupid thing.
What's that?
Well, after this is done, it'd probably be about, well, depending on pickup, be about 2 o'clock maybe. Go play 9 holes.
Oh, shoot. I don't know. I don't have my clubs.
Neither do I.
I will just throw the ball around.
We'll run and grab our clubs and go find a course and play 9 holes. Or I'll show you. We can go there.
Oh, man, that sounds like trouble.
I think I could stay away from it.
Oh, man. Yeah. I have to think about that one for a second.
All right.
We'll see where we're at the where this one ends up. This could go another set, or Eric could catch fire. We saw Was it
Mm.
Cornell that we saw cut that ball backwards earlier?
That was Cornell
Yeah,
against Tony.
yeah.
We were just
I mean,
like,
cut it
oh,
95 degrees, it seemed like.
it is. I said, when I see him hit it, I was just only watching the 7 ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought he was playing a carom, and I just saw the stroke he made. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Like this, he should be in good shape for an out. He did. Good shape. Oh, I didn't see the 6-7 there.
Yeah, yeah. Now it looks good from here. Just don't want the
Second line.
6 ball to get away from you after the combo.
Right.
Or
we
need the
have
combo.
room to play the carom?
Oh man, I might be just banking it. That's what he's doing.
Fearless. Don't do that. Okay.
We both said it at the same time. He really is. He's kind of freewheeling a little bit, but that's a bit of his style. He knows what works for him.
Yeah.
Which outside pocket.
Keep going. Get some pace. I don't think there's a problem shot.
John Sanchez. We'll call Dara Mr. Glove Man. I agree. I don't sweat that much that I need a glove. You don't use a glove, right, Robert?
I have 2 gloves in my bag. I really never use them. I mean, it has to be superhuman for me to use a glove.
Yeah, it's just too dry out here in Arizona.
Yeah.
There's no use for it. Like, I talk a lot of smack about the gloves, but if I played in Florida, I would probably
Absolutely.
be one of those weirdos.
It gets a little muggy out here on occasion, but it'd only be like a couple hours
Oh
to
yeah,
get over it.
yeah.
But it's to each his own. I know.
Gotta
I
take
know.
my digs.
When I'm playing at my friend's bar, it's like if I had to bust out a glove, they would just laugh me out of the place.
Well, a lot of my smack talk comes from when I first started playing pool. I didn't know gloves were a thing. And I walk into this pool and I'm like, what is up with all these weirdos and their gloves, man? And then now that I'm playing and everybody around me does it, and I'm the guy walking in with the case and the joint protectors and the chalk, and I have my own chalk now, and I'm like, man,
Do you really?
well,
Did you go to the?
no, I just, I'll bring master chalk, but
Yeah,
more often than not, I just leave it.
I'm a master guy. It's like it's everywhere. You don't have to search for it. It's for the
Yeah.
most part, it's free.
Yep.
It's probably a 15 cents a cube.
Yeah, if you buy it,
And
I mean, buy a whole box for what, $3?
yeah, and I like shot.
Yeah, good stroke there. 8 ball's not impeding his queuing either, so that's good. Jay says, "What's the race?" They are going to 6. However, I don't know. Is Eric on 3 or 4? Can't tell. He's been making a comeback.
Yeah,
He's just been firing them off so quick. I can't tell.
wish it keeps. I don't know if I can keep score on my phone for their match. Nice shot there, right?
Yeah.
Good speed.
Yeah, looks good. This is a real comfortable shot. I think he's gonna slide over for the 9 in the same pocket here. I think he's got that angle. Like the stroke here.
It's just that's all confidence right there.
Yep.
Because I would baby it down there and
Yeah.
just hit it like a oh I don't want to
Yep.
sexist, but
Didn't move the nipple rack again. Peter hates that. Just
Yeah.
absolutely hate. Yeah, he's like, get it off the table.
oh, and when I first my first big what was it? I think it was Vegas and Arizona. I mean Phoenix down in at Freezers for the 5-man competition. Desert what is it? Desert Cup?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they call it.
They just left it on the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then they wouldn't even take it off the table. If it was in the way, they just slide it over a little bit.
Oh, I know.
Take it off. Right? I'm with Pete on that. That does drive me crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not great about it, but I also don't like it doesn't
God, I wish we had a score.
yeah, I said what? I'm not sure if it's 4-5 or 4-4. It's been updating slow. Uh-oh, here comes Tim. What do you got?
So the score's been updated, but it's slow. It's playing like on a real bad bad delay on the
Yeah.
What is the score?
Eric's on the hill.
Okay. Yeah.
They are updating it on their phones. Just a real bad delay on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured.
Thanks, guys. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Yeah. So Eric is on the hill. It is 4-5.
Oh, and so we
Eric
can
is.
go hill on the first set.
Yeah.
Cornell's got. I
It's
think
very, it's very well could go hill if Cornell makes that 7 ball.
yeah,
That's
it looks like it's off the rail a little bit. I can't tell.
yeah. That 7 ball's the key here, obviously.
It's going on the top right to get a straighter shot.
Oh, that is not a comfortable shot for the 7. At least not for us mere mortals that are behind the glass, right? That side, I mean, it probably looks like a hanger to them at this point.
Just about a tip below center and it's no shit was rolling. Now he's going top.
Huge shot here.
Looks like he's going top, so he's going around.
I'm not sure. He went forward with it. He's just gonna short side himself on the 8. Man, he's got another one. His blood's gotta be pumping a little bit. I wish we had one of those heart rate monitors on him like they do in the pros. I imagine it's pumping a little bit right now.
If I wore one of those when I was playing, there'd be an ambulance outside.
No. All right, Cornell. I want to see a hill match. Drill this thing.
Right.
Oh, he missed it. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Watch out, 8 ball.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh, I thought you were gonna swipe the
I
nine
know.
ball.
I was about to say, man, that would be brutal. Uh-oh. Well, Eric's 2 shots away from that $1,810 check. Man, you can see, it's the beautiful. This would be a great camera shot. You can see him
Yeah.
shooting the 8 ball with the check in the background.
Oh,
How'd
and
he hit it? How'd he get it?
Might be.
No, he's just fine. It's a very comfortable shot for him. I like him taking his time, letting his heart rate get down a little bit. That's to do it. Bam! Congratulations, Eric. Tour stop #1 winner over here at Dozers. Oh, Mike, how you doing, bro? You're welcome, man. Well, thanks for hopping in with me for a little bit, Robert. I appreciate it, man.
Not a problem. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I'll do the quick the homework. We want to shout out all the guys that make this possible. Once again, thanks Dozers for hosting this event. It's a really cool spot. If you haven't checked it out, you have to. I want to shout out Mike Gwynn. He was just in the chat. Everybody loves Mike. Paradise Patio, Digital Pool, Southwest Billiards. I believe that's with Justin Turner. Avalon, I believe is a new one for this event. Qualtech, that's John Sanchez. Can't thank him enough. And then Hydro's Glass is my business as well. So anyways, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll keep the camera rolling for a few minutes for all the friends and family of Eric that want to kind of watch the check signing and the pictures real quick. So I'll leave it running for a few minutes while they do that. And then I will shut things down. So thanks everyone for tuning in. See you at the next one. All right, guys. Looks like they're all finished up. I am going to go ahead and shut this thing down. Thanks, everyone, once again. And we'll see you soon.